So here we are, guys. Let's see here. I'm only 1 hour and 50 minutes ahead of schedule. I usually show up a lot sooner. So I got about an hour and a half here. You can see it's kind of a small bus terminal here. There's about only 13 platforms. It's much smaller than Riga. So we don't have to worry about going to run down the platform to see where this is. You see this bus here, Lux Express. There's a lot of these buses around Eastern Europe. I am not familiar with this line. I'm going to check this just to see how much it costs, see if they have an app like Flixbus. Probably they're not going to be as good, but I'm going to check it anyway. I'll report back to you in a couple of moments here. So for Lux Express, it's 15 to 20 euros per ride, which is about the same price as Flixbus, so it's not that much of a difference. The Wi-Fi, the bus looks kind of luxurious. I mean, similar to a Flixbus. Now, the Flixbus buses most of them are new. So no complaints about most of them. Some of them are not. It really depends on the bus. Some of them are older, but most are new. Here we are, guys. The same bus station that I just came into Riga quite some time ago. Check this out, guys. Here's my campsite for the night here. Check this out. There's Decathlon over here in Riga, Latvia. It has basically the same sort of thing that you would find at all the other decathlons in Europe and other places like Thailand, Cambodia. I'm just here picking up a few container items, like little stuff sacks that I can use to store items in my backpack here. Then I'm going to jump over to the airport and we're going to catch the flight to Denmark today. So here we are, guys, doing a bus transfer here, waiting for the 22 bus to the airport. Fairly straightforward. It's a local bus price to Riga International Airport here. So here we are at departures. Not a lot of room here. Let's see if they have any seating. Kind of strange here. Oh, they have a few chairs here, but okay. Security control over here. Wow. So I'm sure they probably have a lounge somewhere here. Let's check. Oh, downstairs. Yeah, they have some seating downstairs here. So it's kind of a small airport here. So I arrived way early. I had one of those 24-hour bus passes, so I was like, I'll just go ahead and come to the airport so I don't have to buy another bus ticket, right? It's $150, but I figured save an extra $150 there. And brought my food here from Lidl. Just to go through my usual routine, I got the campsite taken down, packed up my backpack, went to Lidl, dumped that in my bag, got some cheap food there at Lidl, and then rushed to the bus so I could make it within the 24-hour time limit. Did another transfer there in Riga Central, took the 22 bus to the airport, And here I am. I'm going to hang out for half a day or so before I go through the security here. Hey guys, so here's Riga Airport. It's small to medium size. Major players, Air Baltic. You've also got LOT, Transavia, Ryanair, Finnair. Okay, so we got some more seating down here. I'm gonna go take a look down here. So it probably should be a little bit bigger, you know. Oh, here's the lounge here. So you also have some seating downstairs as well. Check out this plane, guys. So here we have mostly regional flights. We got Dubai. Most of these are, it's got Turkey, Finland, London, Vilnius, Tallinn, Aarhus, which is where I'm going, Aarhus. You got Paris. So if you want to go a long distance, like to Asia, you're going to have to transfer into another airport here. We got our usual shops here as we go past security. I'm on the air side now. I'm kind of grateful that security gave me my cash back. They actually took my stuff and just gave me a second scan there, as sometimes happens just because I have a lot of stuff. Camping equipment, electronics, all these types of things there. So they sometimes look through it. This time they took my cash, my wallet, which I didn't like, but I do know how much money I have inside there, which is 320 euros, right? So they gave it back to me, counted it out, 320 euros, you know, fine with, you know, them checking that. But I usually try to keep the cash, you know, I usually keep it in my pocket, actually, not my wallet, right? So they took that and gave it back to me. There's a lot of the airport. Got a few hours left. I'm going to use a mobile boarding pass so I didn't have to go through check-in here. Here's what the B concourse looks like here. Let's go check and see some flights here. This must be a big flight, big lot of people getting on board here, but most of, I think all of these go to Schengen countries, right? So within the EU, right? I think there's like 26 countries in the EU, so you don't have to go through immigration to get past, you know, to board the flight here. So if you're going outside like London or US, then you have to go through immigration, which is another gate, you know. So it looks like just here we have London, Paris, Milan, Stockholm, Copenhagen, so we can see some of these people. That's where they're going over here. So waiting a little bit longer for boarding. The receiving airport that I'm going to, Aarhus, Denmark, is very small. So it should be interesting to see this airport. It's just a few airlines that fly there, and it just so happens to be that they have another flight to Portugal, which is my chosen destination. I've already been to Denmark, so I'm not going to go to Denmark. I'm just going to go to the airport there. Here's what the tarmac looks like. Mostly Air Baltic.
But for now, may I report confidential on the cabin crew points out how the safety feature on board is Boeing 787-800 aircraft, and please remove your headphones. Thank you.
To the nearest exit in an emergency. The exits are located on both sides of the aircraft, at the front, in the middle, and at the rear of the cabin. All exits are also shown on the safety card. The nearest exit may be behind you. In case of an emergency evacuation, you must leave all your hand baggage behind. To fasten a seatbelt, insert the metal end into the buckle and secure by pulling the loose end. To open a seatbelt, lift the buckle cover. In case of a loss of cabin pressure, masks like this will drop automatically from the panels above your heads. Remain seated and pull down firmly on the mask to strike the flow of oxygen. Mask
attiecībā par drošības un glābšanas līdzekļiem, kas atrodas lidmašīnā. Drošības instruktāža ir atšķirīga dažādiem lidmašīnu tipiem. Instruktāžas laikā lūdzam nelietot austiņas.
Check this out, guys. In Denmark for the second time here. I was here 2 years ago for like 6 weeks or so. Similar situation, actually. I flew into a smaller airport, Billund. I think that airport is a little bit bigger here. But kind of a similar vibe. They actually have more Ryanair flights over there than they have over here. So let's check out this airport for a little bit.